Good afternoon, everybody. Afternoon to all my friends and my profile. Good afternoon. Anybody just popping in? My profile is public, so please could you give this hello, Michelle. Please could you give this video a share, please? Because as I say, my profile is public, so you can share it out to your profile if you don't mind. We're also live on YouTube as well as we speak, and there's our Michelle McGrogan straight in. Maybe take a few people here to come in, a wee while to come in. I have all the time. I have all the time in the world and all that there. So let's see what happens. How we fake here. I was telling you. So, hi, is everybody? I'm sitting here talking to myself, but we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. There's somebody back in. Well, how did while we're sitting waiting for a few people to come in, how did everybody's Halloween go last night? We did not have not one trick-or-treater to the door. Tell you the truth, I went and lay down at 5 o'clock and didn't wake up to midnight last night. Anybody doesn't know me, I just keep going and then I just crash, and basically that's the end of it. So I went to bed at 5 p.m. and didn't wake up till it was about 11:30. And then unfortunately it was up all night. But anyway, went back to bed for a few hours, and I think I got about one couple hours sleep. Okay, folks, if you're joining me, please say hello. I can actually read the comments in the on screen today. I don't have to go into a separate platform because I'm in my profile, so I don't have to go to a separate device. Anybody just tuning in, please could you share this video to your profile? I would greatly appreciate it, as my profile is public. Everybody's going to sit quiet and say nothing. Okay, folks, I am here for a reason this afternoon. I am here for a reason. There's not coming out many people out because the weather's not great out there. So don't forget to say hello when you are here. I'm actually going to go onto my profile on my phone and share. Well, I don't have to share this and being silly because it's on my profile. There's no sense me doing that, is there? I'm talking crap here. Desperate. Right, so let's just sit and wait and see what happens. So here we are, the 1st of November. Here we are. October has now gone. Halloween's over, thank God. And we're now moving into November. You know what's going to happen next? Mariah Carey is going to get dragged out of her whatever, and that's all we're going to hear from now until December the 25th. All I want for Christmas is you. Go away. I don't want to hear you. Okay, folks, if you're coming in, please say hello. John McMaster's in. Good afternoon, John. Nice to see you. I can bring your comments up here. Don't forget, if you're coming in, please if you're coming in, my profile is public. Please share this video to your profile. It would be greatly appreciated, as I'm trying to get a couple of people in here. Before I begin, I begin. And all that there. So, is our Michelle Grogan still there? Is our Michelle still there? She messaged me last night to say that our house didn't stop with trick-or-treaters. We didn't have one. Not one. Not one. Now, I have 1,300 friends on this app. Where are they all? Michelle says yes. Where are all my 1,300 friends? Probably I have no life somewhere. No, you never know. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it another couple of minutes and then I'm going to begin just to see if a few more pop in because they could maybe watch this on playback. So they will. I've actually got a video to show you this afternoon as well. Very quickly, it's a 2-minute video about why I am here and why we are doing what we are doing. Don't forget, we're also live on YouTube. Anybody on YouTube, please come in and say hello. And also, if you're on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up as this will push it out into the, what's I going to say, the aneurysm? The algorithm. John, we ideating again? We ideating again in a public place? It's getting desperate. I'm still going, hey, you get luncheon vouchers. I think you get luncheon vouchers. I know they're all starting to fly in now. Is that all right? All right, he's over on YouTube. Hello, Ricky. Love you. All right. I'm here. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. And by the way, anybody who's a member of the Chatterhouse, Auntie Onion is doing a quiz tonight at 7:30. So she is in the Chatterhouse on Facebook, on YouTube. And also, folks, if you're not a member of the Chatterhouse and you fancy joining, all you have to do is put a request in and you will hopefully be approved. There's just one question because we're looking at new members in as well. So just there's my phone going while I'm on here. There's desperate. So as I say, Andy Lillian has got the quiz tonight at 7:30. So she has, but I just put this on silent. Should have had it done. Ricky says, am I a member? Yes, Ricky, because you come in on YouTube, so you are a member, yes. So you don't have Facebook. So you don't see, you come in on YouTube, so you're classed as a member, dear. You're a YouTube member. By the way, folks, I'm actually meeting Ricky on Tuesday. So to give him, hold on. To give him these babies, his Littles, Lidls, and Liddell's vouchers. He's going to collect them on Tuesday. If anybody doesn't know, Ricky won 50 quid of Littles, Lidls, and Liddell's, so I'll be giving them to him on Tuesday. Right, folks. Okay, so I'm going to start. So if there's anybody who comes in, you can watch this on playback and whatever. As you know today, Emma Doherty said, nice to see you, Emma. Emma says, good afternoon. I apologize for not being in with the ticket, Stuart. I got the flu and haven't been well. Emma, there is no problem whatsoever. You can still help if you wish. If you listen in how you can help. There's many different ways. So if you can stay for about 5 to 10 minutes, would be greatly appreciated. Right. Today, folks, started our appeal. It's the official appeal. We did do a raffle there, which fantastically raised £700. And this is behalf of the SANS charity. The SANS charity is a baby bereavement charity. And they do a lot of good work. And when I was speaking to Stephen Guy, we were talking about money and stuff, and he says £700 in money can buy 35 memory boxes. Now, these are little boxes that they give to parents who unfortunately have lost their babies. And it's a personal thing, but you just could imagine what they're for, So £700 can buy 35 memory boxes, and he was over the moon. But we haven't finished yet. Because today our appeal starts, and it's called, this is back to front, the Lights of Love Toy Box Appeal. Thank you, Emma, and it starts today. I don't know if this is coming up back to front or not. To me it is, but to you it might not. So the Lights of Love Toy Box Appeal is starting today. And this is what you can do. We would like you to buy a toy. Now, it has to be new. That's the only thing we ask. If you're going to buy a soft toy, the only thing we ask that it is pretty standard, safe. It has the label, and that's all we want. There's no There's no other. We can read it. Oh, great. There is no limit to what you can buy. Usually, when you get these things for toys, appeals, and things like that, there, say we can't buy this, and you can't buy that, and you can't buy this. Well, we don't care. As long as they're safe, as long as soft toys are British standard safe with the label on it, that's fine. Um, what we do say to you is, if you are going to help, we're trying to cover all age ranges. This could be from babies upwards, young child's toys like building blocks, things like that there, to the old-fashioned board games, to a soft toy, anything at all. And there's places where you can drop these things off. There's a few places you can drop it off, but there is also an easier way to help if you can't get out and about to help. So these are the drop-off points. We'll have to turn this around so I can read it. Right. We have 4 drop-off points around the Lisburn area, but don't panic if you don't live in Lisburn, because there is another way you can help. So the first one is our good old friends up at Eurospar in Thexton. That's up beside me there in Wallace Village. Now, Eurospar has helped us from day one with our stationery appeal, with our Dignity of Christmas appeal last year for the care homes, and also for the Natterthon that we did in the old group. And we raised a lot of money there. It actually worked out in the end to be over £1,000. They've been there from day one, and you can drop your donation off there. If you live in the old Warren area, you can drop off in Euro Oil in Warren Gardens, which used to be Rutledge's in the old days there. It's actually the Rutledge, which is one of the daughter who's actually still working in there. She has been really, really nice. So you can drop them in there. Then we've got the centre of Lisburn. You can drop your donation off in Woodsides, good old Woodsides, which has been there for years. I can hear our city barking. Woodside's been there for years. You can drop them off in there. And also, round the corner, you can also drop off in David Honeyford's MLA office in Marketplace, just opposite the front of the mall. Now, there's another wee drop off, which is sort of official but unofficial. If you live in the County Down area, that's the Hill Hall, Young Street, all over there. Our Michelle McGrogan there is willing to take donations to her house. I'm not going to give her address out, obviously, on videos, but you can private message her and arrange to drop it off at Michelle, so it covers County Down as well. Now, folks, if you can't do this, if you physically cannot get out to make a donation, there is another way. Now, I just bring this up. As you can see, there's an email address there, that.chatterhouse55@gmail.com. I do not want money. We are not dealing with money. What we suggest to you is, if you can't make a physical donation, you can send in a gift voucher, say from Amazon, and you can get it emailed directly to that.chatterhouse55@gmail.com, and we will purchase the toy for you. Again, I am aware there's a lot of people who who struggle physically to get out of their house, out of their home. And if you would like to help, this is another way to do it. So you've got all these drop-off points. Once again, Eurospar Wallace Village, Euro Oil Warren Gardens, Woodsides and Market Square. You couldn't get any more central. And also David Honeyford's MLA office. Jeez Christ, I've got a disco going on here. David Honeyford's MLA office round in Marketplace. Or if you can't do that, all you have to do is the.chatterhouse55@gmail.com, and you could even email in an Amazon voucher or something like that there, and we actually can buy the toy for you. And if all else fails, you can make a cash donation through the Kofi link. There is a Kofi link. Just message me or anybody who's involved in the group, like Michelle McGrogan there, Carrie Ferguson, John McMaster, also Killian Shore and AJ Walker, and we can arrange for a cash. But that is the last sort of gasp. We prefer a voucher instead. We don't like dealing with money. We've taken enough money as it is through the raffle. One more thing as well, folks, this is going to run for a few weeks. So it is. And as I say, the only thing we ask is if you're buying a soft toy, it must be British standard safe. And there's a special label and stuff on that. So Arlene's here during the day. She just said the other day, she said, can I have a Kong, please? So if you can help, Emma says, perfect, Stuart. I'll be in the town on Tuesday. Emma, thank you so much. Keep you quiet.
Fay Ray.
He's doing Fay Ray King Kong. Sorry about that interruption. But anyway, if you can help, folks, it's greatly appreciated. It doesn't have to be anything massive. It doesn't. I'm actually in the group on the profile. It doesn't have to be massive. It could be like a game of Ludo. It could be anything. Have you a poster or video that I can share on my Facebook and I show my friends and family? Well, Millen says, Jesus, your scream scared me. Well. That's what I have to put up with. Emma, I will take a picture of this and I will send it to you after I finish. That is no problem. Thank you very much, Emma. Emma, do you know what you could actually do in the meantime? If you go back onto my profile, I put a video up yesterday with all the details, and if you want to share that in the meantime, but I will send you the poster anyway. Emma says I'm going to ask her. Emma, thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Every little helps, folks, as Tesco says. By the way, I'm going to say something in a minute, which is absolutely nothing to do with this, but we want to get this over with first. This is running for about 3 to 4 weeks, folks, so you've got plenty of time, but I'd like to get everybody the things going. I want to get things moving. The shops are going to call us as the stuff comes in. We're going to collect. We can collect the stuff as well. There's Arwell asking me what type of toys. Well, I'm gonna beat that big. I just said all this. But I'll tell you again. Right. Anything will. Anything. The only thing we don't take is the only thing we ask is if it's a soft toy, it has to have the British standard safety thing or whatever the hell it is on it. And that's all. There's no how can I dictate to you what you're going to donate? It's a donation. When these people come on, I'm not being funny here. When these people come on and they're dictating what they can take in, I think it's very rude. I think it's very, very rude. You decide it's what you want to donate and it's what you can afford. I wouldn't say anything to Will John says. I was actually he made a face of me in the background there too, so he did. So starts today, the 1st of November, and as I say, it could be a game of trumps cards. Remember them trumps cards you used to get? Apparently they're very popular again. Apparently they're all coming in again. It could be anything. Just whatever you could afford. Well, see if your shop would donate anything. Since you're the manager now, congratulations, Will, for becoming manager of your store. Use it to advantage, get a donation. That's desperate. So anyway, folks, right. Now, I'm going to say something funny here, which is absolutely nothing to do with this. Did anybody see the video that I put up, that Andy Onion put up yesterday? Andy Onion was in Grange yesterday. I'm just breaking things up a wee bit here. I could donate sweets of any good. Well, whatever you think, whatever you can donate, it doesn't matter if it's sweets, that's fine. That could be going to wee stocking fillers and stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. We do those up, we stockings and things. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Well, just bring that up, Becky. Forget I can do this on Facebook from here. Thank you so much. Whatever you think would be greatly appreciated. Right, Auntie Lillian herself was in. I'll just see if I can find the image here. I don't think I still have it here. She was in Green's Food Fair yesterday. Green's Food Fair yesterday. Leave it with me. Thank you, Will. And do you know that? What do you call it? That Jamona Gold, Country Gold. Now work this out. £2.69 on was £2.69 on offer for £2.69. Work that out. Recommended retail price for Dromona Cold is £2.50. Usually when it goes off for the dearest, it would be between £1.75 and £1.90. Greens, you need to sort your price out. Sorry, I had to get that rant out while I was on. So, right, I'm going to show you something here in a wee minute, a wee video before I go. With just a quick reminder, Eurospar Wells Village, Eurooil Warren Gardens, Woodsides Market Square, and finally, David Honeyford's MLA office around the marketplace facing the front of the mall. And also, if you can't make a physical donation, use this email address, send us a wee voucher, an Amazon voucher would be preferred. They're easy to use and whatever. And if all else fails, then contact us and we will accept a cash donation, but we don't really want to do that. It's all about the toys. I have a mad shift tonight, my last one ever, 4 to 3 a.m. Just while you're fond. I won't be doing that there. Then again, you're the manager now, dear, so you have to show your face. Right, folks, I don't know if anybody's going to stay in for this, but I'm going to show you a video before we go about why we are doing this. So just bear with me. What's my background here? Oh, we're all right. Right, so just bear with me and watch this for a couple of minutes.
'78, a group of bereaved parents came together to support each other and unite for better care. They became SANS, and the community they built, rooted in compassion and a drive for change, still unites and inspires us today. SANS is the UK's leading pregnancy and baby loss charity, connecting communities across all 4 nations through support and action. We are the bereaved parents and families, the dedicated volunteers and staff members, the passionate campaigners and healthcare professionals, the supporters, friends and fundraisers at our side. Together we speak up about baby loss, support one another to grow around grief, and work tirelessly to save babies' lives. Together we've achieved so much, but there's still more to do. That's why we're evolving, to better reflect who we are today, and to meet the changing needs of our communities. We asked what you wanted for the future of SANS, and thousands of you responded. So we listened, and together we're growing the SANS community, while staying true to our shared vision, a world where more babies' lives are saved, and anyone touched by pregnancy or baby loss gets the support they need. Because every story is different, every voice counts, and every experience matters. We are committed to doing whatever it takes to create change, for families, for care, for the future. Together, we save babies' lives and support bereaved families. To join our community, speak up about baby loss, or find out how we can support you, visit sans.org.uk.
And there you go. So that basically gives you an idea, and you want to check out more information on SANS, you can go to that web address that they just said there. Well, listen, folks, thanks very much for popping in this afternoon. Just one more last reminder, all the pickup points is Eurospar Wells Village, Eurooil Warren Gardens, Woodsides Market Square, David Honeyford's MLA office, and if all else fails, an Amazon voucher can be sent or something like that to the chatterhouse55@gmail.com. We need your help, folks. Let's make Lisburn proud and surrounding areas. See you all very soon.